We're taking a road trip today with Mary Hance, Miss Cheap. We've headed down to Fairview to check out a couple of places, 3 in fact, that folks have recommended to us as good places to see. And this one looks like a really interesting one.
Well, this is Old Town Antiques, and you know, a lot of times if you go out of the city to a little more remote area like Fairview, you can get some better prices and some really unique things, and this shop really has it all.
Yeah, I think so. I'm finding something from my childhood. Yours too.
Well, this is an original Ken doll, and I had one of these, I think, but some of the clothes are with him. And you know, one of the things about an antique mall that I love is that you can negotiate a little bit. And since at this one, this is owned by Cordy and Bill Taylor, and they have 35 vendors, and so they'll contact the vendors and see if they'll take less. So for example, this said it was $70 for this Ken, and they could probably take 55. Okay. So, you know, that's good to know. It never hurts to ask.
And that's vintage in the box, so that's good. This, a lot of folks are using farm type things in decorating these days. This is an old tobacco basket. It's really unique.
$74, and you know, you could put that on a wall, and you know, somebody would like that as a decorative item. I'm not sure it's for me.
A lot of folks are repurposing things too. This is a really nice little tool basket here, or toolbox, that you could use just, you know, to put flowers in and a centerpiece in a table.
Or tools.
Yeah, or well, yeah, if anybody does that anymore, right? Or turn it this way.
Right, and Cordy was saying that you could use it like as a shelf here and then hang towels on here. And they've got a lot of vintage towels and vintage linens in here too that I love looking at those.
And this is 35 bucks.
35 bucks. There was another repurposed item there too.
Yeah, this is kind of unique, an old piece of wood with some vintage faucet handles.
Well, I mean, that's just a good idea. If you've got a piece of wood sitting around, you know, use it as a coat rack or for scarves or whatever. I think that's kind of fun.
So where do we find this place?
Well, this is right in Fairview. They're open Tuesday through Saturday. It's called Old Town Antiques, and I think people will like this.
They have some beautiful jewelry up front too.
Right, there's great jewelry, and the merchandise mix changes all the time because these vendors are bringing new things in, and a lot of stuff is just flying out the door.
That looks delicious.
Well, it does. We're at Ition in Fairview. When I ask people where to eat in Fairview for a good little lunch, you know, I get hungry when I've been shopping.
I do too.
Everybody said Ition, and it really does look great.
Yeah, it's a Japanese steakhouse. You got the bento box. That looks really delicious.
And you know, most of the things on the lunch menu are $4.75 to $6.25. I mean, that is a bargain. Of course, I got water. You know, we've got to get the water.
I got water too, but you get 2 sushi rolls plus a salad for $6.25, and this really looks delicious.
Well, it does. I think this is a winner for sure.
Yeah, I think so too. Where are your chopsticks?
Well, I'm not going to use them.
Seriously?
You know, I can't handle it.
They have directions.
Well, maybe I'll take them home with me. I'll find some other use for them.
All right, there's other places to go in Fairview too. As soon as we eat, we're going to check them out. And one more place you'll definitely want to stop when you're in Fairview. It's a place I've never visited before. This is gorgeous.
Well, this is the Bowie Nature Center and Park. And this is Fairview's, this is their city park, but it's open to everybody. And it's just a beautiful place. They have all sorts of programs, probably more than a dozen a month with hikes, nature programs. They've got great space here in the Nature Center itself. It's just a really fun, beautiful place.
It really is. I love the playground. Kids seem to really be enjoying that.
Well, and that was all built by volunteers, and that's been, I think, 1998. The Nature Center itself is 10 years old. You know, I think the lakes are beautiful. There are all sorts of trails. There's a real flat trail called the Loblolly Loop, and there are all these other trails that go off of it. I think there are 15 miles of trails for walking, hiking, biking. You can even take horses on it. So.
Oh, nice. And you could actually come out and spend a whole day here, or, you know, do a little shopping in the morning, have a nice lunch, as we did, and then come on out and spend the rest of the afternoon
or you
here.
Could pack a picnic and sit by the lake. I mean, you know,
this is a great idea.
This is a perfect picnic place.
All right, we'll put all the information on our website if you'd like to find out about more of these great opportunities in Fairview. Mary, thanks. This has been fun.
Thanks. Stay cheap.